Alright guys, we are back, and you see my RGs over here. They've hatched an egg. It's just growing up right now. It's going to take a little while to grow up. And then I've got pterodons over here, and we had been growing a baby pterodon for a while, and it is finally mature. So let's take a look at it and see what it looks like. Stat wise, so 132, 49 in stamina, 37 in weight, and the rest of it's kind of irrelevant, but let's throw it out here. Going with the kind of purple vibe. And so you are now my main flyer. And with the purple vibe, let's name you Mace. There, Mace Windu. Alright. So that means I can put Leia up. For now, she will be backup. So when I get in trouble somewhere and I need a backup, then she'll be there, saddled and ready to go. Okay, so now our next mission is going to be, what is that? Aspect of the spring. And then I still have a little bit of experience. Let's go get this blue drop here, see what it is. It's an Iqua saddle blueprint in it, so I definitely want that. Alright, pick that up. And so let's take a look at it. 65, that's not bad. Well, I'll definitely have to make that when we get back. So, our mission is to tame a parasaur, a lystrosaurus, a raptor, an otter, or a jerboa. My preference would be an otter. Parasaur is almost like too easy. These things are just pains in the butts. And a jerboa is pretty easy. Raptor would be pretty easy, but I wouldn't have any use for any of those other than the otter. So let's go see if we can find us an otter. Let me level this one up here a little bit. I'll put quite a little bit more into weight, get him at about 400. And then we'll pump the rest of the stamina. So I think there are some ponds up in here. There's a yellow drop over here. So this is the Redwoods. It looks like it's been... We're going to wait for this. Let's check and see if there are saber-toothed salmon in the water. Then we can get an otter to spawn. Because they share the same spawn point as the saber-toothed salmon. Okay, it's right in there, I believe. Oh, I see a beaver over here. 95. There's a 60. Oh, there's tons of beaver over here. The 145 over there. Let's take a look at that 145. There's that pego. Oh, there's a bunch of pegos. That 145 looks quite impressive. So I think they've thinned this out quite a little bit. There used to be a tunnel through here. 95 Megatherium. If I remember right, there was an artifact. So I don't know if that artifact is still here or not. I don't see one in here. But I think it used to sit right up in this area here. And I remember I think the very first time I played on Ragnarok on ASE, I built my base inside there. And so it was pretty cool. Alright, let's go see what we have over here. Like a tape jar saddle. Nice tape jar. So if we see one there, we can look around. I like the pearls. Got a couple more scuba tanks. So we could actually start looking for some water tanks here before too long. Stamina. Oh no. Get away from those guys. That's one of the problems you run into here in the Redwoods is those microraptors. And there could be a theory. There's one out there. Two Calicolios. I wasn't sure if they'd have them on the trees or not. But you don't want to fly past them, because they will jump and pounce you off. Okay, so there is a little lake back here. Archaeopteryx is... nice looking Archaeopteryx. Picked a fight with the wrong guy. Oh no! No, no, no! I killed the wrong one. Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. Terror birds, Troodons, everything's over here trying to get me. 150 terror bird. I have 2,000 meters to get back to my place. Why in the world was I so stupid? I thought I was shooting at the Archaeopteryx, but evidently I was hitting my Pterodon. Okay, so let's see. Enable slow fall. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Is that a bear behind me? Yeah, that was a bear. Okay, so it's a good thing I have my home base marked. At least lets me go in the right direction. I should probably store my dino, my Drakeling, because if I get killed, that thing's gonna die, I'm sure. But at least I can come back for my body. So this is the wise thing to do, and why am I not doing it? I don't know. Okay, shows I still had the slow fall on. Well, Mace, you were going to be a good flyer. But what you didn't see at my base was that the pterodons were still breeding and they had another egg. And Mace was, I think, a 232. Something like that, 232. All right, Pego. I see ya. Those are high-level terror birds, too. I think you had something to do with that, didn't you? Eight. Let's put it that way. Alright, 1,000 meters. Now, do I have anybody? I have my Anki on me. Okay, slow fall's still on. What was this over here? Those are pterodons. $20, $25, $90. I am overweight though. I don't want to get rid of anything. Well, I can get rid of this. If that helps. Why did I, I'm still kicking myself about Mace. That was completely my stupidity. Completely my stupidity. Okay, this is a veggie eater. I do like this slow fall that it gives me. It's not taking that damage. Archaeopteryx, okay. Where are you running to? Where's it gonna go? Buddy, you ran a long way. You ran a long way just to have your final demise, and that was my last arrow. But guess where we're at. Alright. So, you remember I was saying that I had one more egg for the pterodons. And it had... These are it. 241 triplets. Triplets are 2.1%. This is Leia. We'll get her back out. And this is my baby RG. That is at 1.5%. And so, probably sometime tomorrow, we'll have that one ready to go. And so, what I want to do, a couple of things. Put my scuba tanks in here. I think I'll put that saddle in there. But I want to make this saddle. And put it on cyan. I don't have enough hide. Oh, you're kidding me. How much hide? 2,000 hide? $2,000 hide. Alright. Let me think for a little bit. While I'm thinking, see how many of these I can make. $2,000 hide. That one in. Still not sure how I'm going to do this backside over here. Yet. Alright, Cyan, we're going to have to go get some more hide before you get your new saddle. Okay, so now we can do that. That kind of squares this up a little bit. Don't think I can bust this. Yeah, I can't bust this. I'm going to have to build over on top of this somehow. And I can move things around for sure, but... Alright, so I need some electric lights. Those are 8 crystal. 8 crystal. I don't like these. And these are really bright. Let's see if I can make about 4 of those. You had the castrating saddle. Megaloceros wouldn't be too bad. Another Megaloceros. I have 2 of these. Oh, and look at that. Got this pattern here. Oh my God, 19,000. 20,000 height for that. There's my Ascendant scuba tank that I found. Alright, so let's get a few lights up here. Turn this off. Start with a light up here. And I think I'm going to have a light over here. Powered by that wind generator over there, so that's kind of where we're at. All right, so we need a pterosaur, an otter, an otter, or a jerboa. Oh, I don't have any arrows. Alright, let's go. And I think you have plenty of meat on you, right? Yeah, you got meat. And then put some meat on this, and we're just going to drop base. For some more stamina. There's that low-level horse that we've been eyeing forever. Just because of the blue color. otter or jerboa? Well, let's just have a walk around or run around or whatever we want to call it at 25. Melee, Giant Slayer, and Warm. But they're all level 1s. What in the world is this over here? Oh, those are Allosauruses. Alright. So you need to make sure we stay clear of them. If I remember correctly, we could get a jerboa in Viking Bay. And that's over by that blue obelisk, and I haven't made it there to see that yet. So maybe that's something that we can do right now. There is a parasite right there. But again, I think all I would do is tame it and then let it die. But if I could get a high level one that looks cool, then I'll take a high level one that looks really cool. Enduro stew and pelt. I don't need it. Not worth the risk. We'll swing by and pick it up anyhow. Let's go up this way. Oh, I know what I was wanting to do. It's too late now, though. A lot of metal in here. Looks cool on the high enough level, though. A lot of metal in these. The neat thing about these hot springs, if they do what they used to do, you can actually sit in them and get a buff. But I don't see the buff there. Oh yes, I do. It's down there on the bottom there. That's the one with the RG. So yeah, you get a hot springs buff that's for about a minute. Oh man, this is where I should have gone to get RGs. Okay, so are there saber-tooth salmon in here? lot of beaver up here in this river. Don't see why there wouldn't be. Oh, there's a griffin. The 145 robust weight. That's a nice pterodon there. Oh, there's a griffin. That's a 125. Oh, here's where we go get griffins. Griffin's still after me. That red griffin looks pretty cool. Alright, don't see any river salmon. Beaver dam. Okay, so there's beaver here. There's a river salmon right there. Okay, so there's river salmon right there. Otters around. That's a cool looking asteroid. Alright, so this would be another place to get silica pearls and cementing paste. And there used to be a cave over here that you could get all kinds of loot drops in. Just fly in and get those loot drops. I'm not going to go in. This is Viking Bay up here. Let's see what all they've changed. I think there's a giant sunken ship in the middle of this. I know about a giant one, but a fairly large sunken ship in here. Megalodon in here. Oh, they've shortened the gap here between this bridge over here. Used to be a large gap. They shortened it, and then there's a cave over here somewhere. 145 fast learner, 145 melee frail, something like that. Moss chops, earth flowers. So behind that waterfall, there used to be a pretty good size cave. Yep, there it is. And this would make a really nice cave build. Only one way in and one way out. There used to be saber-tooth salmon in there. Or is that a different way out? Oops. Oh yeah, this was the up. No, this is that first way. It's one way in, one way out there. And this is probably the preferred starting location for new people in for Ragnarok. This is a really nice starting location. Alright, here's what I was looking at. Okay, so this is primarily coelacanths instead of the saber-tooth. Like some ancient civilization here. Question is that they're getting yeah, you got all my carrots, didn't you? You got all my carrots. All my anniversary candy too. Stole my anniversary candy too. Alright, let's see. This is a small it has saber-tooth salmon. Oh, there's the otter right there. It's a level 50 otter. That's what I'm looking for right there. The saber-tooth salmon worked better. Okay, so I'm going to need 4 of those that size. The larger the fish, the better. Where are you at? There we go. Okay. There's that saber-tooth. Saber-tooth salmon over here. give me credit for it. I tamed an otter. Why did I not get credit for taming the otter? Take any one of the following. Well, I believe it lied. Alright, let's go find a jerboa. And I think there are some down here. Either way, we'll continue to explore. Otter will come in handy. Not a high level, but they're useful. So one of the things that I like about starting at this location, which I didn't on this playthrough. Yep, they still have them. They have these blocks, these boxes, and these basically shipwrecked items. And in these shipwrecked items, you can get some really, really useful starting equipment. So there's a nice little pike, you get spears, get all kinds of stuff here for that. Do I want a pike? I don't think I want a pike. They are very heavy. But you can get metal hatchets, you can get crossbows, arrows, all kinds of things like that out of these. There's a bow, cooked meat jerky. I'll take the meat jerky. I'll drop this. I'll drop this. Use the rest of that. There's just little boxes and stuff like that around there that you can open up. Taming an otter did not work. Have any rare flowers? I do not. I am not going to berry tame. Oh, there's a 55. There's some raptors over there. There's a 150 raptor. There's a 25 raptor. typically pretty easy to tame. They tame pretty quick. More than enough here. 7. Get it another one here. Alright, while it's taming up, take a look around. Should be a swamp area over there. Looks like they've expanded it quite a little bit. Be a ruined castle, but nothing like this. They must have really fixed this one up. Place is nice. Okay, so now here, inventory. No, wasn't much. We'll put everything into melee. Drop that, drop that. That, don't do that. Okay, so what is this land over here? But this is all new right here. This whole island over here is brand new. On. see what type of animals are in here until you get close. My rendering isn't very good. Okay, Toronto. Galleys. Diplo, Para. Raptor's about tamed up. He'll be fine till we make it back over there. Little creek coming through here. There you go. Got that completed. Okay, so now let's see what we have next. Because when you complete one of them, it seems to reset all of them. Oh man, this is a Dreadmare, Udi, Megalosaurus. These are hard to find. Carnos are easy, Aloes are easy, Perogias are a little tougher. So this, usually they switch that up to something else. I guess hold to unlock. Okay, so we want to unlock that. Now what is this? Creatures you tame gain a 10% imprint bonus. Go. All right. Where'd that pego go? There it is. Still for me. So what do we get? Breeding and that 5% movement speed. Let's try that. And that will change my color of there as well. Level 20 Rex. Nice little pond over here. $25 Rex. Allosauruses. Let's head toward that yellow drop. it's a halo, a halo drop. New island. I don't remember this lighthouse. Yes, there was a lighthouse, but it wasn't this prominent. I think it was like a broken down, just a foundation basically of a lighthouse. Something down underneath there, a little cave to fly through. I don't have the stamina, so I'm going to come up here. This is neat. Is it lit? There's a box in there. I'll have to investigate that in the future. Okay, so let's see what's in this yellow halo. I'm hoping for a shotgun, a pump action shotgun, or a long neck rifle. Bunch of bullets, more silica pearls, that's nice. Flashlight, another canteen. So nothing too useful there. Keep the pearls on me just in case. Alright, so there should be some jerboa up here. Oh, I don't even need a jerboa. I got the raptor. I think this spot here could be a pretty good base spot. Just overlooking the ocean. Megalodon down below me. Whoa! That saber-tooth wanted to eat me. So there's a little jerboa right there. party. Taming. Harvest. Alright. A few more, have a chance for a few more chibi options. Although my berry's not bad. I would love to have a dire wolf one though. Iguanodon, fighting a raptor. Morellatops. Procoptodon. Have any mushrooms? No mushrooms. But baby Procoptodon. Level 90. Used to be some Thylos up in this area in AoE. ASE, not AoE. Don't remember those islands out there. I think they lengthened the distance here. I think I made a base in this area, this little place right here in ASE once. I think I was playing a modded series, or you know, played some modded something. Something on the inside here, so I put a base in here. There wasn't quite this much water, and that opening's a lot bigger now. But what I want to do is I want to see what these new islands right here look like. It'd be nice to see like a T-Rex island or a Giga island or something like that, where you would have a choice of several giga, to deal with. Okay, quite peaceful. You're gonna have access to your own little loot drop. I don't think I'm gonna wait for it. What level am I, by the way? 67. I can get the red drops there, but I don't think I can get the red desert drops yet. This would be really cool to have kind of a pirate's cove. Got a cave in there. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah, you can have a little pirate base. Oh, it's Carcanos. Get out of here. Giant crab. Yeah, they've made some really, really cool spots here to build bases. This is safe. So the otter will even make the murder snow much easier to deal with. Of course, I would like to get higher level ones. This is where I like to go for Thylas, or where I used to like to go. That's a cool looking Kendro. I like those red spikes. Let's see if they have a pre-made Equus saddle. Here's the saddle. There's the saddle. that one. Get rid of that one. I'll keep that shirt. I don't know why, but it's ascended. I just want to make sure that there are thylas that spawn over here. Dire wolf. I do want a pack of dire wolves. Well, I haven't seen any thylas over here. That one? Yeah, there you go. So 142. Cyan and green. Very nice. Okay, so this is where I can go to look for those. They're a lot easier than... There's a greater Yudi. A lot easier to get here than off, picking them off the trees. In the Redwoods. Alright, so there's some structure over here I'll take a look at. And then there's the red ob where our base is located near. These look a little bit more complete than what they used to. Oh, I would like to get a dung beetle. So it would sure be nice to find a dung beetle out here. Fastos are out here now. beetles out here? Probably flew over several of them that I didn't see. It's nice not having to go into caves to get dung beetles. What is this over here? There's a dung beetle. 4 large. How many spooled meat? 8 spooled meat. Alright, yeah. I think we need to start taming some larger creatures. And specifically for the purpose of kibble. I haven't been out to this place here yet. Let's see what we have over here. Parasaur. Bison. Moss chops. 150 right there. There's a saddle, cooked meat, wood, paintbrush. We're close to home, so. Alright, looks like there's some redwood trees over here. Argies. Oh, there's an Argie. Oh, there's a cat right there. Oh, I wonder if there are cats on here. Crystal here. Allosaurus. Heard some hyenodons. Are there thylos in those trees? beachfront property right here. There's a red drop I think I'm going to go get. Nice waterfall there. We have a tap out on one of these trees, maybe that one right there, or that one. It looks like that red drop's in the murder snow. Oh, I didn't pick up my raptor. He does have plenty of food, so he'll live until I get back over there. So we need to start preparing to take out, to start taming larger dinos. And I would not mind getting, there's Xenosaurus out. This is nice. Nice drop there. Bronto platform saddle. Broth of a light. Those are nice boots. It's a nice Theory saddle too. Polymer. Never have too much polymer. I like where I chose to live. I like this this area. This looks closed off enough that about the only way in and out is through that little gap. All right, let's see. What do you have? Maybe start setting up some storage. Yep, you're full already, aren't you? I'm not going to be using that. Not going to be using this. Let's see if we can, what is this, just a regular, Yeah, I don't like that the way it is. I don't mind the doorway here, but I have to think about it. Okay, so now let's see what we have. What could I go get right now? Well, I would like a dung beetle. So let me grab a little bit of poop. It's medium, this is small. 8%. Where's my RG? RG is 5%. Okay. What do I need to do up here? Wood, fungal wood, thatch, and structures. That wouldn't be too hard to do. I wonder if that changes daily. All right, well, that's quite a little bit for today. Nice little view of the sun. Got my little otter friend here. Haven't named him yet. Yeah, so I might go look and see if there's anything in that before I actually log off. But with that said, you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next one.